I don't. It's going to be interesting to see, and we actually went through that with you. So if you guys don't know, Christian is now a huge part of WeTrade HQ. He's officially an officer with us. He's chief strategy officer, and so like that was a huge anxiety for, not so much me because like I trusted you, and not that, and so like Jake's probably gonna watch this, but Jake, and rightfully so, Jake doesn't know you as well as I do, so like there's a little bit more anxiety on his side than there was mine, because for me it was like, oh yeah, this is no brainer, let's just do it, because of the impact that you've already made on our company. But like for Jake, I think it was just a little bit more because it was like, well, this is our baby and we're giving up a little bit of our company for this. And so like there was some anxiety, but like I think that how we got through it was just like, okay, we know that we're not going to be able to do all of this by ourselves. And in order to be able to grow, we're going to need to be able to bring other people on, and that requires giving up some of that, you know, letting go a little bit and just, you know, trusting people.
Well, the writing was on the wall. And so I'm kind of curious as to the back end of it. Like, so if Jake was the one that, you know, had more reservations, quote unquote, what were the ways that you guys talked through that? Obviously you went through, so it worked out well. Yeah. But what was that like? Because I wasn't privy to those conversations. Right. I know that from you and me, like, it was great. Like, we talked about the negotiation. It was great because we were very candid and open and honest and like, this is where we are. This is what we need. It was never contentious, but we disagreed, like, in that sense. So what was it like then, you and Jake going behind the scenes and having conversations?
I mean, I would love to say that it was a knockdown, drag-out fight, but it really wasn't. Jake and I have always had like a really good working partnership. Yeah. And that even though we might disagree on some stuff, we will talk it out in a very respectful way. Like, we're just like, I treat Jake as if he was a friend of mine, just like I treat you. Like, we're all friends. I mean, there's like the business side of it though, right? Like, we got to take care of this, and that. But then there's also like, you know, there's no reason to like be so hard-nosed about everything. That's kind of like the approach that we've just taken. Be like, okay, well, let's just hear your side of the story, and then I'll give you my side of the story, and then we kind of meet somewhere in the middle. Yeah. So as far as that conversation between Jake and I went, that's kind of like how it went down. It was just like, well, I'm really feeling, you know, anxious about giving away part of our company, which is a huge deal. And for me, it was like, okay, well, like the conversations that kept going back was, well, we have to be able to do this in order for us to grow. And Jake was like, yeah, but we're giving away part of our company. Yeah. And I think the real kicker was that...
The real kicker?
The real kicker was when, before we even brought you on, we talked about reaching out to potential investors that would give us money for equity of the company.
Yeah. So it was sweat equity instead of capital investment.
And I told Jake, I was like, listen, I said, here's my perspective. We were willing to give somebody that we don't know, that probably doesn't even really care about our company, a portion of it in exchange for cash, whereas we're bringing you on.
In exchange for me?
Yeah. Not really an exchange, but...
Cash?
Yeah. But, you know, and I said, I feel like there's more value to be had for somebody like you who's going to be putting the work in, and there's more motivation behind that to ensure that we're a success than just taking money from somebody who just doesn't care about us, really. I mean, they're just trying to make money off of us. That's really all it is. Yeah. And when I approached it to him that way, he was like, you know what, that's a really good point. We were willing to give away part of our company for $1. You know,
I mean, just initial cash investment.
And for a price. Yep. And, you know, this... I think it means a lot more to us, and I know it means a lot more to you, being able to like, and I think that it probably goes both ways. Like it probably means a lot more to you knowing how much, like, Jake and I were giving up to have you. Yeah. But then also, you know, that we saw more value in you versus like just getting cash from somebody. Because like, even if we would have gotten that cash, how would we have known how to use it? Yeah. You know, because that's the other part of it. And now somebody owns part of our company that we don't really know all that well. And I don't know. I think that this way was it just made a lot more sense for us.